What's up, YouTube? It is the Two Flags at the MB2 Raceway in Sylmar, California. Thought I'd do a little bit of an experiment tonight. I wore my heart rate monitor because I just got a little curious about how intense is it to race an indoor kart. Open wheel racing produces some pretty high heart rates when you got things that are faster, so IndyCar and Formula One, those guys are running, 170 to 190 beats a minute. Shifter karts, same thing. I'm sure the tag karts do pretty similar as well. We do some races here and a lot of people come off the track and they're like, man, I didn't expect it to be that hard. So I thought, hey, you know what? Let's give it a shot and see how hard it actually is.
In case you're watching, hello, I'm David Blumenfeld.
There you go. Shout out to YouTube.
And this is Luke. Goes by Two Flags Racing. Go to his account for some awesomeness.
Thanks for the plug, Justin.
Tonight, I'm looking to take charge.
Take charge. What's going on, man? Good. What's going on, buddy? See ya. Alright, so pre-race I am 99 beats a minute. So I'm not totally fresh today. Excuse me. I am coming off of having ridden my bike, commuting to work and back, but pretty hard today. It's not a very long ride, but pushed it up to 170 beats a minute on the way home. So I'm not totally fresh. I'm good to race, but I'm not super rested. So anyway, so we'll see how that might affect the readings here. This track has more straightaways, so I'm kind of curious how that's going to play into the rest periods. I'm sure it's going to spike during the turns, but we'll see how the straights affect it. There is always the adrenaline factor with racing too, so there is just kind of the excitement part of it that is pretty hard to quantify, but we'll see. .124, that's not saying much though. It's not really doing much. It's going up a little bit, but it's not doing much. It's still aerobic, not breathing hard or anything. So this is the entry point to this turn. It is a left-hander with an ascending radius, and it's also got a blind apex. So it's a very fast turn. You only have to lift a little bit past this point, and then you get right back on the gas. And as you can see, you can't see what's past the apex when you're here. A, you're looking almost to the other side of the racetrack, and B, the barriers are too high. You can't see what's over them. On the helmet camera you can see over the barriers a little bit, but when you're actually in the car you can't. Your eye level is not that high up. You can't see. And so when I was coming into this turn, I had no idea that there was anybody stopped on the racetrack. And when we go forward a little bit, we see that this guy is actually stopped in the middle of the racing line. I don't have a clue what he was doing there. These karts, if you hit the gas and the brake at the same time, if you mess up, they are notorious for stalling, and I don't know what his deal was that he's just stopped right in the middle of the racetrack. But I had nowhere to go, and the only thing I had enough time to do was to brake tap a little bit, just to pitch the car a little sideways. So at least that way it wouldn't be head-on collision for me. So I am okay. It was a hard hit. My neck was a little sore after that hit the next day, but it was okay. No joint pain. Just kind of felt like I was lifting weights for my neck or something. So, which I actually do a little bit of anyway for reasons like this. You never know when stuff like this is going to happen on the racetrack, and so it's always important just to A, take care of your body so that way you are as injury-proof as you can be, and B, just be aware if you are an inexperienced driver, and again, I don't know what his circumstances were, but if you're an inexperienced driver and something happens to you on the car, get off of the racing line so that way you do not cause an accident like this. 140. So my highest heart rate that I saw during that was 141. Call it a high aerobic pace. That would be bottom of zone 2 on the bicycle. Got a little something going out of that. Karting for cardio. Dude, I smashed into someone at like full speed during that one. So in between races, yeah, back down to 105. So full recovery. I have a feeling during that last race, the spot that spiked my heart rate the most was when I smashed into that guy. Never stop in the middle of the racetrack. Never, never, never. Especially on a blind turn. .132. .110. I don't think we've done anything real serious during this race. I think most of this has to do with just the fun factor, the little adrenaline shot that you get when you're driving around. But if you're in shape, it's not really tiring. I guess if you've never driven anything without power steering before, it could be a little bit more workout. But
127. So low aerobic. It's not bad. It certainly beats, like I said, it certainly beats the treadmill or things like that. You're not going to get in super duper shape doing this, but it's a start. Keep your diet in check. Come kart a lot, you could lose some weight. Got J to the B in front of me. Hey, that even rhymes. How about it? My neck hurts and I start rhyming. Do some hot laps. J to the B. It's always hard pacing a 9-year-old because he's got a weight advantage. There we go. 125 on the heart rate monitor. J to the beat.
First race I did good, the other 3 sucked.
Oh really? Alright Justin, what do we tell them?
Justin out.
2 flags out.